Okay. Hello everyone. My name is John and Eaton, and today we're gonna be doing a video about different types of fire trucks and stuff like that, and things that they do to help our society and stuff like that. So today we're gonna talk about the ladder truck, which is a common fire truck used in everyday firefighting. Maybe not every type of fire, but 50% of all calls that they get, we need a ladder truck. So everybody probably thinks a fire truck has a ladder on it and stuff like that. Not every fire truck has ladders. Engines and rescues and stuff like that, they're not designed for carrying ladders and stuff like that. Like sometimes an engine maybe carry a 14, 20-foot ground ladder and stuff like that. And rescue trucks are designed for other stuff, but we'll go on to that later on. So anyway, a ladder truck is it's a fire truck that has like a big white ladder on it. Like it's a telescopic ladder, usually reaches over about 5 stories, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 higher stories and stuff like that, while conventional ground ladders reach first, second, and third stories and stuff like that. um, their range of height is usually 75 to 100 feet. um, each city usually has them. I'm pretty sure like maybe towns and stuff don't have them all the time. They rely on mutual aid, which is like depending on other cities that have resources for another city to use if they don't have them. Um, they range from all different types of companies: Pierce, Seagrave, Sutphen, Smil, American LaFrance, KME, and stuff like that. The best companies that for ladder trucks and things like that is probably Pierce, and they've been around for over 100 years, and they do a really good job. And I'll shout out to them later and stuff like that. But anyway, ladder trucks are really designed for reaching buildings over 3 stories. So you're trapped on the fourth floor of a hotel or something like that. They will send a ladder truck out to help you, depending on how bad it is and stuff like that. Ladder trucks usually consist of 3 firefighters. Some more on the East Coast, they usually have 4 because they need more personnel. The Midwest usually has 3. I know Chicago has 4 because that's a major city, but I know Davenport, Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, um, Peoria, Springfield, Iowa City, all those big cities and stuff like that. St. Louis, they have usually have 3 firemen, a captain, engineer, and a firefighter, or sometimes a captain, lieutenant, and a firefighter. Um, Ladder trucks, they range in between like 55,000 pounds to 68 down to 48,000. This ranging like a 100-foot ladder truck or a tower can range from 68,000 to 70,000 pounds, while a quint serves 5 purposes because quint means 5 in fire terms. It will serve the purpose of an engine company, a ladder company, a rescue company. It'll have special operations and all sorts of other equipment. A quint ranges from 55 to 65 feet. Their smaller trucks, their telescopic ladder only goes up 3. It'll go up 3 times vertically, while a 100-foot ladder goes up more like 4 times and stuff like that, just depending on again the company and stuff like that. I know KME goes their telescopic ladders, their Pierce Quantums go about 3. They go up 3 times, but they're also divided into 33 feet because 33 times 3 gives you about 100. So their ladders range from 35 feet, while other ladders go on 25 feet and stuff like that. A telesquirt is a part of an engine company. We will talk about that later. But people like usually identify a quint or like a telesquirt along with the engine company because they carry hoses and stuff like that, and they usually have half and half. Half the firemen are trained for engine, half of them are trained for a truck company though. But I think, I mean, my opinion is I think that a quint or a telesquirt would more relate to probably more of a ladder company because they have a ladder and specifically reasons. If you get on a call, like we're on scene of a fire and there's people on top, they're not going to focus on more of an engine company progress. They're going to be like, focus on more of a ladder truck company. So they're going to use ladders, ground ladders, tools, saws, ventilations, and air bottles and all that stuff to get to the track people, while an engine company will come in and do all sorts of entry stuff like that, and putting out the fire and mutual aid and backup and stuff like that. But about a squirt telesquirt is a 55 or a 65 foot fire truck. It has a design of an engine company. Sometimes they have the design of a ladder company, just depending on like if the city can afford. If the city can't afford like a ladder truck, then they'll use like a telescope or something like that. I know the city of Elizabeth, New Jersey, has a they have a 1996 55-foot telescope though. I know they can't afford a ladder truck for each station, so they just depend on a telescope. And most of the buildings in that area are designed like 55, 40 feet. So, and the more 100-foot ladder trucks are more downtown area, you know. So, a telesquirt is serves the purpose of an engine company and a ladder company, like we talked earlier. They have about 1,800 feet of 5-inch hose, 600, 700 feet of 2.5-inch hose, and 200 feet of on duty hose line up in the front. Like if we get like maybe a taxi fire or a truck fire, so you don't have to pull the real big hose lines for like structure fires and stuff like that. I know usually on a telescope it consists of 3 firemen. 2 would be an engine company, and 1 firefighter is a ladder company guy. He's trained for a ladder specific reasons and stuff like that. Though, telescopes are usually they're more used to cities that like more like cities that are rural out with a multi-commercial area of industrial brush and stuff like that, industrial area, and skyscrapers and stuff like that. So they can just get a bow fit for both of them and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. Um, I know New York City doesn't have any telescopes because everything in New York City is over 100 feet. There's like no building short really, so they need all 100 foot stuff like that. Chicago has what you call snorkels. Another thing, a ladder truck is under snorkels under the ladder category, telescopic tower, boomstick, whatever you want to say. Um, Snorkels usually. So a snorkel is kind of like this. So it sits on the top of a fire truck like this, and then it'll raise up like this, and it's kind of bent like this, and then it'll have a bucket attached to this part. While conventional ladder trucks go straight up like a stick in the air. Um, the city of Chicago, I think, maybe has about maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 of them or something like that, and they're focused on small parts of the city that are not like have skyscrapers and stuff like that. I know Chicago's fire department is pretty good, stuff like that. They have a lot of snorkels and a lot of ladder trucks. I know that for sure. Each major city has a ladder truck. Just ladder trucks are just needed. You can't like fire department's not a fire department without ladder trucks. It doesn't matter if you have one or a square or anything, but you need a telescopic ladder that's over 50 feet to at least get the job done. Because ladder trucks and telescopes and that stuff are not always used to reach high buildings and stuff like that, but we want them to be able to shoot water on a specific dead angle of a building. Not so much that an engine company can't reach, it's just a good height so that we can hit the building with a lot of water pressure and stuff like that though. But today I hope I told you a lot about ladder trucks and boom sticks, any type of fire truck that goes up in the area to help people. But I hope you got a better idea of that, and I will be having another video on engine companies. Alright, see you guys later.